Alright, so I'm back, and today we are going to take a look at Transformers Generations Shrapnel. Shrapnel. And it comes with a reflector here, so we'll just, set that off to the side for now. We're focusing on the bug. So here he is in his bug mode. The promo pictures made it look like these legs were just kind of folded up legs. I mean, they are, but they look like they were just kind of very cheaply folded up and not really connected. But in hand, it actually looks really, really cool. I really like this look. It definitely resembles Shrapnel. No articulation really at the legs. Which is a bit unfortunate, but I mean, it still does what it needs to do. And I've seen that these guys are in fact the same size as the G1 Insecticons, so keep that in mind if you're looking into them. They're about that same size. They are the new Legends class. They're basically scout figures, which I think is about right for Insecticons because they were pretty small. The mandibles do move just a little bit. Both of mine are kind of loose, but nothing I can't fix if I actually really wanted to. Just get in there, kind of clamp this together a little bit more. But yeah, other than that, there's really nothing else to talk about in his bug mode. So here's Reflector in his camera mode. It's all right. It's got the extended lens. The problem is the handle is up here. I know I've heard other people complain about that. So, if you take Sunstorm here and you plug the handle into his hand, maybe. You get the whole robot on the top, so it doesn't really work that well. I suppose you could plug it in underneath and do an underslung camera. Not that I've ever really seen that, but you could. You can fold this piece up like this if you want to. I kind of like to keep the handle out, but I mean, you just set it there. Yeah, kind of looks like a camera, kind of, sort of. For robot mode, that's all you do. You just stands up. Arms are articulated. They go up and down, and that's it. That's Reflector in robot mode. Now, for all the scale freaks out there, who wants a figure in scale, their alt molds in scale. Here's Reflector, who is a camera, and here is Sunstorm, who is a jet. He's still too big. Just remember that. So to transform it into gun mode, you pull this piece back, and then it just flips forward. And you take the arms and flip them forward like so. Flip down the handle, and there you have his gun mode, which kind of looks like Shrapnel's weapon, I guess. Kind of, sort of. It's not a very good target master, but here we have Shrapnel, and like I said, it's pretty cool little bug mode. I do dig it. To transform him, what you want to do is, first off, you come down here and just unplug these arms, and then these just kind of rotate out like so, just like that. He's not very complicated. Fold the hands forward, and then you pull the legs down like so. You can split them now. This piece will fold up like that, and then you take these legs here and you just fold them back, and this whole assembly will it's on a hinge here. 2 hinges right here and here. So it just kind of, you just take the whole thing and just rotate it up. And then this waist piece will just come up here. It's a soft lock. It does softly lock into place. Fold these antenna out like so. Split the legs. And then take this panel here and it just kind of slides off to the side of the leg. Fold down the foot. Do the same thing over here. And there you have Shrapnel, or Scrapnel, whatever you want to call them, in robot mode. And I really like this toy. It's a great toy. For comparison, here he is next to the Seeker mold. I think he needs to be a little bit taller than this, but not by much. I think he's just about right. I really like him a lot, actually. Head is on a swivel, goes side to side. His eyes are not painted red. I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't like the full silver face. I think his visor should be red. That would really make his face pop here. But, you know, it's a cheap toy. There's no red anywhere on him or his target master, so I'd have to pay extra for an extra can of paint. Shoulder is on a ball joint. Good range of motion there. Elbow is also on a ball joint. It gets a tiny bit hindered by all the legs and stuff, but not very bad at all. Nothing at the waist. You kind of get a backwards ab crunch if you really wanted to. Kind of a pelvic thrust mode. Hips are on ball joints. Knee is on a ball joint. And you can kind of get a foot tilt there, but not anything really substantial. But yeah, and then you can take his gun here and plug it into his hand. And yeah, I really like him. I'm definitely gonna replace the gun. Those reflectors trash. I won't argue with that. It's of the 3 Legends figures I got yesterday with the toy hunt, only one of the target masters is decent, and I'm using the word decent just because of the comparison between the rest of them. Like, his best mode is the gun. Here he's next to Hooligan, so you can see he's about the size of the old Generation 2 Scout class figures, so, which is pretty cool. I really like that. I really think that is just about the right size scale for that. So for a rating on him, I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. No, 7 out of 10. Close for me. I got 3 gripes with him. One, I wish he was just a little bit taller, just a little bit. Maybe they could have taken some plastic off those insect legs and made him a little taller. But the gun, I mean, I would have preferred just a pistol, to be honest. And the eyes should have been painted red. Other than that, I think he's a pretty solid figure. Now, I know Fans Project has their Insecticons, and, you know, I reviewed them and I absolutely loved them, but I since then have sold them all. And to be honest, it's hard to say which one's better. The Fans Project one, by all means, is a better toy, or a better figure, because it's better designed. It just looks cooler. But this one's better because, one, it looks more G1 accurate. I mean, he looks like Shrapnel. The other one kind of looked like Shrapnel with giant blades off his forearms. His transformation is a lot more simplistic, so he's a better toy when it comes to being a toy. Shrapnel, I know, the Barrage repaint of him, I ended up... Wait, no, that was Bombshell's repaint. But I was always afraid of all those Insecticons breaking on me, because some of them have. So, you know, whereas this is a better, just, it's a simpler transformation. It's a better toy. It looks better, more like the G1. I do recommend him. I think I really, really hope Hasbro makes Kickback and Bombshell as well. I would absolutely love to finally have Insecticons that look like G1 Insecticons. And like I said, I mean, the thing about the Fans Project ones is that they just don't look very much like the G1 Insecticons. You know, they added too much ninja crap to them, and I think that really detracts from the awesomeness of the Insecticons as they are. So, yeah, I do recommend him. I mean, he's about $10. I found him at a Target, not Walmart. Don't go to Walmart. Stop going to Walmart. I went to Walmart after the toy hunt last night, and I was like, you know what? I want to get the Leader Class Grimlock. And they didn't have him. The entire Walmart that I was at had nothing but the smash and change Transformers. You know, the attack formers and the Super Punch Bumblebee or whatever the fuck they are. And I was just like, are you kidding me? I was actually coming here to drop $50 on a giant Grimlock, and there's not a real Transformer in the entire store. Again. So anyway, enough about that. So yeah, I really like this figure. I highly recommend him. I know I'm giving him a 7 out of 10, but that's, I mean, I explain why. If he would have come with a different gun, he would be rated much better. I mean, cause I can't get over the fact that, you know, it's such a bad Target Master that all this plastic on this Target Master could have been used to make this figure a little bit bigger, and that would have been awesome. I would have much preferred that. But yeah, so there you go. Transformers Generations Shrapnel, or Scrapnel, or whatever the hell his name is.